We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The Steeler ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. On the give, this is McFarland. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1, not the case.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
On 1st down, McFarland. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
McFarland, the ball.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 36-yard line.
Get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the slant. Shoot. Check.
Now Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Are you kidding me,
just
bro?
a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone.
Isn't it on the other side of the 50? TP. Look at these rules again real quick, bro. Can't be slipping on you. Where is it? 4th down rule, you can go for it across the 50. Okay. In the first half. Okay.
Offense know that I believe in them, and you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down.
Oh, why did you?
Pressure, and he's
come
going to be
on.
taken down.
Good D.
They sack him back right around the 44. Devin Bush gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. We're scoreless after one.
No score.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Lawyer jump. 10.
From the gun, Jones.
Oh!
He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They're giving up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Barkley shifts by him. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Undercut. Hey, switch gears. He's checking.
Oh, come on. I was hiking the ball, bro.
So that'll back him up 5.
Fuck. No comfort in kicking the fucking field goal.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
Oh, boy. Didn't know I had it in.
Absolutely perfect.
Didn't know I had it in.
Off now to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Shit, White.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Fucking dive! Come on!
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Shit!
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out right at the 35. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep. Bats it away.
Come on. Good damn D, son.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, this will be McFarland. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
38-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 38, Roethlisberger. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Yards on the pickup.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Washington's got it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Washington. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
The Giants' 35-yard line.
McFarland running out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Open Schuster.
No, that's where he's going, T.
The tackle's made at the Giants' 23. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
No, that's where he's going,
Could we
bro.
get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's McFarland. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 14-yard line.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Pittsburgh.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Now he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Giants 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
What? No reaction.
12 seconds left. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's third down. So a failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jones.
Wow.
We're down to 8 seconds now. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Come on, man.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on, let me fucking spin,
Up
bro.
by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
He was brought
I
down.
have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch, switch, switch.
A handoff to Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jones, rush coming, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Throwing, Jones. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On 1st down, McFarland, and some room to roam now. And now off to the races, down the right side, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Giants 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Good running for Barkley there on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep
Catch the
inside.
ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
43-yard line.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Jones on 1st down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a 1st down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, it's Gallman again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete to Gallman. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
4th down and less than a yard. That's the end of the 3rd.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. it. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check, lucky.
They'll run with Barkley. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
They're going to run it with Barkley, and he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Steeler 1st down.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Now it's Roethlisberger. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
13 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs. And they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And it's complete.
Oh,
he
come
gets this one
on.
to Washington.
can
And he
have
gets
my
it down to the 32. 7 yards there
Ah.
and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
The tackle by
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Catch the ball!
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming from the left hash. This from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 31, Jones got an open man. It's Ratley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll run on first down. Barkley. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The Steelers' 37-yard line.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Come on, bro. You're a fucking tight end.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with 1 complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. The safety
Good game, TP.
Picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I'm glad you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
McFarland, the Steeler ball.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Good, bro.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
So real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down
Shit,
the
I don't even
rosters
play
and figure out who's
head-to-head.
going
I'm
to
in
play.
leagues.
And maybe the starters don't play as much.
Yeah.
Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Steelers, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here
this dude
on
I just
Monday
played,
night. And
I've
they'll be
been
back
knowing him
home
for
next
years.
week to take on
Tough. He
the
beat me,
Denver Broncos.
17-11.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the
my
opener.
O-line, I'm playing
And
with
they'll
the
try and
Giants in
turn
this
things
league.
around
My
next
O-line,
week
and
as
this is
they
the
have
first
a
game of
at
the year, so
Soldier
I ain't really
Field
had a chance
with the
to
Chicago
build him
Bears.
and do shit. But
So for
I'm
our
gonna be
entire
held next
crew,
year.